Alright y'all, we're at the Broad River, getting ready to do a bait challenge. Gonna test shrimp against night crawlers. The shrimp have been previously frozen. I do prefer fresh shrimp. Almost couldn't get that out. Let's get down to the river, see what happens.
I'll stay out of y'all's way.
Alright y'all, getting ready to put the first rig out. You can see it. Got a 5/0 circle hook. Just with a, I don't know exactly what they call that rig. We call it reed rig because that's what he always fishes when we go down to test it. But we're going to rig both poles up the same way. Try to put them both in the same spot. One will have night crawlers. The other one will have shrimp. Let's see what happens. Alright y'all, so far 0 fish, only been fishing maybe 20-30 minutes. Still had to get rigged up, so you know each pole hadn't been out there the same amount of time. Both poles have been picked clean of their bait, so they are eating the shrimp and the night crawlers. The only bad thing about fishing with shrimp and night crawlers is everything eats shrimp and night crawlers, so could be bluegill, brim, whatever down there pecking at it. It's June 27th. Right now it's about 5 o'clock. Temperature's 95 degrees. Humidity level is somewhere around hairy coin purse turning to chicken skin. It's pretty bad. We're having a good time though, or I'm having a good time. We had a family over there playing and swimming, having a good time also. They done left, so maybe the bite will pick up a little bit better. Not to blame them. They have more access, or just as much access to the river as anybody else. So far it's been good. Let's just wait around and see what happens. Alright, we changed our gear over a little bit. We went from the knocker rig, or what we call the reed rig, to a Santee Cooper rig where the weight's on top, then the leader, then the hook. I don't know, we just ain't getting in many bites as I'd like to get. I mean, you have days where you don't get them, but conditions are we should be getting bites. So we're just going to change the rig up on both of them, make them both the same, and see what happens. Alright, we got both poles back out. Both rigged up with the Santee Cooper rig. Hopefully it'll make a difference. I moved them in a little closer. There is a deep spot right in front of me. I don't know what it is about when you bank fish, you want to always try to cast to the other side. Most of the time fish are right in front of you and you don't even know it. So we brought them in closer. Let's see what happens. 15-20 minutes, we don't get a bite, we gonna move. Alright people, let's hope for the best. Oh, if y'all wondering what this cable is, y'all always see it. It's just a power cord running to my camera. Got a battery pack in my pocket. GoPro's pretty bad about battery life. I'm actually filming on what they call a Ye-Lite right now. It's a very good camera for the money, man. I love it. But without a battery pack, extra battery pack, battery on both of them, GoPro, Ye-Lite, and I got another one. It may last 30 minutes. So if you're going to get a GoPro or anything else, get the battery pack to go with it. If not, you better shoot what you need to shoot quick. Figure it out. All right, we're hooked up already. We just made a move. It's on the shrimp. I make a lot of noises when I fish. I didn't have time to get the fish grips out or gloves or anything of that nature. Got some heavy line and leader. Let's see if we can just pull him up. Oh yeah. Hooker. I'm glad we made that move. Nice little blue. We'll let him go. I don't know his weight. He's probably somewhere between 7 and 8 pounds. He don't know he's released yet. There he goes. All right, y'all, so far we've just had one fish on the shrimp, nothing on the night crawlers, but the shrimp is getting a lot more bites. Had 3 or 4 decent bites on the shrimp so far, just hadn't hooked up. I've had nothing. Well, first spot we had 1 bite on the night crawler, but the new spot haven't had anything on the night crawler yet. I'm about to switch poles, about to put the shrimp on the other pole and the night crawler on the pole is getting all the bites. See if it makes a difference. I mean, I know that's kind of a stupid theory or anything to try, but we'll just do it to make sure. All right, y'all, it's about 7 o'clock. You see them rocks out there. It looks like the water's starting to rise, and I'm on an island, so I'm going to get off of it just so I don't get trapped. All right, let's get them walking. We got a fish on. Making the move paid off. Get him through this structure right here. Let him go. All right. Nice little channel. He ain't the biggest thing, but we'll take him. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a blue. Y'all got to excuse my vision. Alright, y'all. He's dirty. But he's also free if he let go of the fish grips. There he goes. Alright, y'all, we're in spot number 3 now. Seeing we just caught a channel or a blue. I honestly couldn't tell what it was. I'm colorblind a little bit, so I have trouble determining a channel and a blue. But it's a fish, catfish all the same. It did pay off to make that move. Probably one of the biggest mistakes I make is I stay on one spot too long. This will be our last spot for the day. We're down to probably 8-10 shrimp left, maybe 2 night crawlers. Everything we've caught so far, it's only been 2 fish, has been on shrimp. Only had a few bites on the night crawlers. Alright, y'all, back in the truck, getting ready to head to the house. I don't think we caught enough fish to have a comparison on whether one bait was better than the other. I do prefer to use shrimp over night crawlers, just to catch catfish, of course, you know, out of the river. That's just my preference. I can't tell you that they work better. It's just what I like to use more. Maybe we can make a series out of this, come back out here 3 or 4 more times and make, you know, an actual real comparison one day when the fish are really biting and see what happens. Like I say, today we had 1 bite on the night crawler, and we did have several bites on the shrimp, caught 2 fish on the shrimp. Still not enough to actually make a comparison which one's better or not. It's hot. 95 degrees right now is what my truck says, and it's almost 8 o'clock in the evening, so you can probably see the sweat running off my face. About to get to the house, shower, and get in the air conditioning. Check you later. It's hotter than a witch's titty in a brass bra.